Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, January 18th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's bright and early for some of you guys. It's early here, but it's really early some other places like the West Coast. I know a lot of you guys are like in Oregon and California and um, Arizona, all those places, and it's super early. So, welcome, welcome. Thank you for getting up with me. Hopefully, you're still laying in bed if it's early. That's a good thing. You can watch me in bed. So, how's everybody doing? Oh, Sherry, you are welcome. Good morning, good morning. Everybody's saying good morning from cold places. Chilly everywhere. Yeah, it's cold here. Yesterday kind of got up, I think it got up to 50. So we had like a front come through. So it was kind of nice. I hope my video works today. My internet is just going so slow. And I called Cox yesterday and they did like a reset, but I don't think it did anything. So I don't know. I'm hoping we just make it through the whole thing. But it took me forever to get on here this morning because every button I pressed just kept swirling in a circle. You know, that's that little ball that just keeps going on, and you're sitting there waiting for it, hoping it's gonna eventually start moving. So hey everybody, let me say hello. Hey Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Hey Jana. Hey Karen. Hey Tootsie Bell. Hey Bill. Hey Debbie. Hey Karen. Oh, I already said Karen. Hey Reva. Hey Darlene. Hey Mary. Hey Robin. Jana. Sherry. Ginger. Mary. Already got Mary. I love it when you find out you guys are so close. I think the only person on here probably by me is Diane, but I don't see her yet, so maybe she's still sleeping. I don't know. And then Beth is usually on here. Hey Ginger. Hey Jody. Hey Myra. Hey Robin. Hey Marva. Oh, there's Diane. Hey Sharon. Diane. Diana. Pearl. Uh-oh, everybody just went flying by, so I lost my place. Hey Beth. All right, we got two. Well, Beth's in Suffolk, which is almost Chesapeake. So she's close by. Hey Sheila. All right, I think I got most people. Hey Cindy and Jean. How you feeling, Bill? The spring wheel. Oh God. Colorado, snowing in Colorado. Okay, I see a spinny thing. So if I start spinning today and it freezes up, just yell, okay? That's a joke because I never see you guys. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the screen though, because I know it's probably gonna mess up. We shouldn't say that. All right, so I was watching YouTube the other day and I saw a video making these kind of cards by Loni Spendlove. And so I watched it and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna try it. So I made the first one. This is the first one using her technique. And it uses a full piece of, well, not a full piece, but half a sheet of cardstock. And you fold it in half. And then this part was cut and you ripped it. The only thing I didn't like about this one was it was kind of hard to put together because you can't really see it, but this is a piece of white covering which you ripped. And the measurements were 4 1/4 for each piece across. And when I'm using designer paper, I really am one of those people, you know, I don't know if it's because I was a math teacher or whatever, but I always do the measurements in my head, how to maximize the paper. So when I look at designer paper, I always want to try and cut at either like 3 or 4, you know, or 6 or something that's going to maximize all the paper and not have a bunch of waste. So her measurements were 4 1/4 by 4 for this piece right here. And I was like, oh, I just can't do it. So, because if you do 4 1/4, And then you get your next piece is at 9. Then you have a 3-inch strip left over. And I'm like, oh, I just couldn't do it. So I said, I'm going to do it with just 4x4. So what I did was, instead of doing it exactly like hers, I made this piece right here, the top layer, and cut it down 1/4 of an inch. So now this piece right here, which was this piece, I don't know if this makes sense or not, but instead of using the whole piece here, I cut it down to a card front, did it on the card front, and then put it on a regular base. So now my piece here is 4x4 instead of 4 1/4 by 4. So I'm not wasting that. So now I can get 9 of these panels out of one sheet of 12x12. So you can make 9 cards from one sheet. And also the thing that helps too is my pieces that go across. Well, you'll see when we make it. These little pieces here. So hers, I think she used, shoot, I want to say 4 1/4 by 4. And I got it down to 4 by 2 3/4. So now you can get a ton more of those pieces too. So this is her basic card. And the only thing I did was change the measurements and made it down to a card front instead of the whole card. So it just doesn't go all the way across. It goes and then has a border. So that's the difference. So if you want to see her version, her name is Loni Spendlove. Just search Loni Spendlove on YouTube and you'll get this version. And then I'm going to show you my version today, okay? So it's exactly the same. The only thing is the measurements are different. And you have, you don't have that to cover that piece because now it's going to be on the card front. So these are the 3 cards we're making today. So I hope you like them. And this is called the fault technique. She said she got it from a bakery idea because there was cakes like this. When she said fault line, the first thing I thought of was earthquake. But I thought, well, it's like an earthquake and the earth is just coming apart. So that's where I was getting the reference. But she said she got it from seeing cakes like that. But I guess that's where that came from too. So, but very, very cool technique. So thank you, Loni, for coming up with that. And I saw a couple other demonstrators do that in the last couple days too. So hopefully you'll like it. It's really pretty easy. I know Diane's cringing because she hates to tear. So she was just here the other day and she said, you always say something about me on the videos because I don't like to tear or crumple paper up. So if you don't like to tear, you're probably not going to like these cards. I guess you could, instead of tearing them, you could just cut them. But I don't think it would give you exactly the same kind of crumply look. Crumply look, maybe. All right, so we're using sketched butterflies for the butterfly and also for some of the words. So this words we're using, thinking of you, we're using. This one, oh, I'm not using this one. So I was going to use this one, but then the wishing was too big. So this is the stamp set that goes with this paper. The wishing, I was going to put wishing and then happy birthday. So it didn't fit. So we're not using that one. We are using this one, which is actually a carryover of a the Holiday Mini one. So this was in the Holiday Mini catalog, but it is a carryover. So it is still available. It's called Love and Strength. If you want the number, it's 164252. And you know, if you ever miss anything in the video, you can always go back, pause it, you know, replay and pause it. So, but that's the number 1. Here, I'll just show it to you like that so you can see it. I gotta sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. You know when you gotta sneeze and you don't want to? Or if you just go to the website and type in Love and Strength, it'll pop up too. So I love the stamp set because I like that flower right there, and I loved some of the words. So especially this one. It's okay if all you did today was breathe, which is some of my days are really like that. That's all I do. I breathe. That's it. All right, I wanted to show you a couple things. So we are using this today. Well, we're using part of it. So this is actually a scrapbooking kit. So we do have a new scrapbooking brochure, but it's not a printed version. It's online. So if you want to see it, you got to go online. And it's only like 10 pages or something. But this is something that was in there that I loved. And I'm not even a scrapbooker, but I might do it just because I love the paper. So it gives you, when you get it, you get this whole pack just like this. It gives you step-by-step instructions how to do the scrapbook pages and measurements, everything. So I thought that was really, really, for those of you that love PDFs and stuff, I hope Stampin' Up! Comes out with a lot more of these, even with cards and stuff, because it is awesome. This is how I wish I could do my PDFs, because I'm not very good at it yet, but you get a lot of cutouts. You get a whole pack of DSP in here, which I'm going to show you in a second because it's basically the same one that comes in the other one. And you get a bunch of stickers, which are these stickers. No, it's actually different stickers. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just take it out and show you. Okay, so these are cutouts. They're not stickers. They're just like die cuts. And then here's the paper. You get 2 sheets of the paper. Oh, look at the back of that. Isn't that pretty? And that's the piece we're using today. This one and this one. The difference is, so this one actually has different pages than the designer paper, because the designer paper has 4 designs and you get 3 sheets of each one. So here's that die cut. Here's some more die cuts. Oh, look at that. Love it. You get some 12 by 12 cardstock, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. Then you get these stickers. You get one sticker sheet. And so if you don't want the whole scrapbook kit, you can get a lot of this separate. So let me show you what I got too. So if you don't want that, which I love, I think you should get that. And it's not really all that expensive either, because you don't need stamps or dies, because they already did all that basic work for you. So, oh shoot, I should have told you the number to that. But just look up scrapbooking kits, I guess. All right, so here's the actual designer paper. So this is different than normal because you're getting 3, oh actually, wait a minute, you get 4 sheets. 4 sheets, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 sheets. Oh, 3 designs. Okay, so there's 4 sheets and 3 designs. So you don't get, if you want all of the papers, you need to get the kit. If you just want these 3, so that's the like gingham kind of looking one with that on the back. And then this one kind of looks like wallpaper with the flowers on the back, or this speckly one with the watercolor on the back. Oh, that would be pretty to do a like mixed media card like I did the other day. And you can also get, so you can get just the paper, or you can get the paper and a sticker sheet. So that's this sticker sheet. I thought there was 2, but there's only 1. Yeah, you just get 1. So 1 sticker sheet. And we're going to be using that today because I put 1 here on this card. So we're going to be using this other one today. But I love, these are stickers. And they're beautiful, beautiful colors. This is the same color as I did my card the other day. My, the one that was the watercolor, and then I embossed it, and then I did some other stuff. I also wanted to show you this paper. This is called Wildflower Birthday. So this one is a specialty paper, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I just got it. So this one gives you a bunch of die cuts. They're not stickers, they're die cuts. You get 2 sheets of that. And then 2 sheets of, oh, look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I hadn't even looked at it yet. So this one is really pretty. You can make little gift card holders. Then you get this cake piece, and these are gold embossed. I don't know if you can see the shininess. And then there's the back. Back's just kind of plain, but I love the gold embossed part. Oh, so pretty. And then this one is gold, ripply. Oh my gosh, that one's really pretty. Love that. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. I love the pink. I hate it when they have two really pretty ones together because I love that. That would go good together though, to make a card that's like half that, half that. Maybe I'll do that next time. Love that paper. So I wanted to show that to you. And it is specialty paper, so it is a little bit more. I think they're usually like 16 instead of 12. Something like that. Oh, Ginger's not a ripper. Darn. Yeah, when Stampin' Up used to have a bunch of scrapbooking stuff. Lisa's not a ripper either. Okay. Vicky says I'm not a ripper or a rapper. You guys are so funny. I just snorted. I thought of something funny, but I'm not going to say it. Okay, I had to take a sip of water. So a lot of you guys are not rippers, huh? Well, we're going to be ripping today. But like I said, if you don't want to rip it, I think you probably just could cut it with your paper cutter and then just ruffle up the edges of this like that. But it just wouldn't look exactly the same. Hey, Paula. You know what they have? They do have ripping things. So I just bought some of these too. I don't know where I put them. It's like a ruler with a ripped edge, and you just lay your paper down on the ruler and just pull it. It just rips it for you. All right, I do have a couple Happy Mail things, so let me show you those real quick. So this one I got from Anna Hudson. Isn't that cute? A little bear on there. Thought that was so cute. And then I got this card. This is from the Paper Pumpkin Kit. This is from Elizabeth Elliott. So I thought that was cute. And this is so funny. So I looked at the address on here. I don't know how it got here, but she said Chicopee. I said, well, that's close to Chesapeake. I mean, I was like, man, I'm really shocked that that made it here because it's totally not even close. And then I got this from Debbie Veverka. She sent me this cute little calendar that is a pop-up. So I can put it on my desk so you can pop it up like that. And then she got the calendars from Tailored Expressions. So that's where I get my calendars from too. So I need to make some of these. And there's the back. Totally cute. Thank you, Debbie. All right, so that is it. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the pink one and then do the other two. So you get 3 cards this morning. Oh, hey, Lori. Hey, Diana. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Marie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Susan. Oh, Susan, you won a card last time. Did you see that? You won a card. So you better claim it today because today's the last day, I think. Yep, today's your last day to claim that card. And then I've got another one. Okay. Teresa says, I'm not a stripper, but I am a ripper. I'm not a stripper either. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Did used to sell a ripping tool. But they do have them. I got one on Amazon. And it's just like a metal ruler with a jagged edge. And you just pull your paper and it rips it for you. So, all right. So here we go. So this one I made. And then after I made it, I'm like, I'm not sure if I like the white in the background or Flirty Flamingo. So I did both for this one. And then I'm going to let you decide when we finish whether you think I should put it with the white background or with Flirty Flamingo. So I did do white is what's with it. And then I also have the Flirty Flamingo. So we're going to pick one or the other. So if you're taking a screenshot, we're going to be using one of these, not both. So I just put them both. 5 1/4 by 4 white, 4 by 4 designer paper, the mixed florals, and 4 by 2 3/4 white, and 4 by 2 3/4 Florida flamingo. Okay, so there's that. I like ripping. Hey Mario, I did find someone else in Las Vegas for you. I was doing some cards yesterday, and there is somebody. Her name is Anne, so you might see her on here. She lives in Las Vegas too. So you guys could meet and do some stamping. Let me see. They really go by the zip code. Well, you know, even if your zip code's not exactly the same, you're still close because it's not that big. You know, if I live in Chesapeake and somebody else lives in Chesapeake, the most we can be apart is like 20 minutes. So, yes, ripping is fun. I like ripping. Okay. Oh, now you're talking about something else. Oh, stamps. Did you get your stamp? No. No, Jody, I didn't. But tomorrow, I heard the stamp prices are changing. I don't know. Somebody said they're going up, and somebody said it's not the stamps going up, it's the package rates. So I don't know. Rip and dip and sip, Karen says. Rip and dip and sip. Yep. I'm sipping my water this morning. Susan, I don't know where that bear is from. I'll have to ask Anna. Okay, so let me see. This is a little crooked. All right, so let me take these off. So remember, we're just using one of these two pieces. And these are really easy cards to do. The hardest part is getting the glue in the right place without getting it on your fingers. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the piece that's the card front. So this is the 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to put this, glue it down right to the middle. So that's the first step. And if you wanted to, instead of using like cardstock, you could use 2 pieces of designer paper. So you could have like that black designer paper and that one. So just put it right around the middle. It doesn't have to be exact. So that's the first step. And then if it's not exactly cut perfect, I had some that were just a sliver off. All right, then you're going to take your 2 pieces. We've got white and the Florida flamingo that are both the same size. You're going to rip from about here, about 1/2 inch from this side to about 1/2 inch here. Does not have to be perfect. We're not like going to judge you if it's crooked. And we're going to rip. So we're just going to kind of try to rip just right. And if it goes crooked, it's no big deal. So our goal is to go so that these are about equal. So there you go. And we did them at the same time. So there's my ripping, and I've got about 1/2 inch there, about 1/2 inch there. But it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so then what you're going to do, we want the pink on the bottom. So we're going to glue that together and see how they match because we ripped at the same time. And you want this to be about 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit less than 1/4 inch. But here's the thing. Since we're going to be peeling this back, you don't want to put the glue right up to the edge. So I'm going to put the glue on this piece and just leave it not up to the edge because I want to peel that back a little bit. So there we go. And then you're going to put this right on top, leaving about like 1/4 inch, like I said. Okay. So there's that. Then we're going to put that right at the top of our paper. So we're going to glue that down. And again, when you put this down, you don't want to put the glue right up to the edge because we're going to be peeling that back. So we'll put it like right there. I know some of y'all hate green glue, but I love it. And it goes right up to the edge of the paper. Okay, so let that sit for a second. Then we're going to do the same thing here. So we want, again, the pink on the bottom. And you want to put your glue on the pink, but not right up to the edge of the top. So we can bend that back and then put this on. Okay, and just get it lined up, both edges. All right, so that looks pretty good. Then you're going to glue this to the bottom. And again, make sure you don't go all the way to the edge of that pink piece. And line that up with the bottom of your paper. And then, there you go. And then just double check your edges, make sure they're pretty lined up and cut straight. Oh yeah, don't forget to do a thumbs up. Very good, yep. Hey Therese, hey Lynn. 171 watching and only 51 approve. I mean, that's a thumbs up. So make sure you guys, we get 100 and some people that haven't done a thumbs up. What? That's crazy. Come on, guys. Give me a thumbs up. All right, this piece right here is just a sliver off, so I'm just going to trim that right there. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's our card front. Now we're going to stamp it. So I've got, we haven't done the inside yet, but we're going to do the birthday on the bottom here. And I don't know if I cleaned this or not, but hopefully I did. So this is Flirty Flamingo. And we're going to do this down at the bottom. And it's pretty clean. I used it in the green, so it didn't get all the way clean. Let me get a piece of scrap to stamp that off. Okay. And then on the top, I'm going to do the butterfly. Hopefully that's clean. Same color. So that's just going to go up here. And there we go. All right, so we're done with that. And then, oh, we got to stamp the inside of the card. Okay, so let me go ahead and curl these real quick, and then we'll see which one looks better. So there's a couple ways you can use your fingernails if you want to. So you're going to be going down the white, and I don't have any fingernails right now. For some reason, they're all breaking lately. I've been doing a lot of cleaning and stuff, and I think they've just all broken. I don't know. But you're going to be peeling this back. But another way to do it is just get your little spatula tip on your, take your pick tool and kind of pick it up on the edge and just kind of tilt it back, or kind of go like that. And that'll work like your fingernails if you don't have any. Same thing with the pink. So kind of just lift it up a little bit. And you just kind of want to curl it back. It's easier with your fingernails, I think, but just kind of get it to curl a little bit. There you go. Then turn it around, do the same thing. You know what? My white is glued to the edge. I didn't glue the pink to the edge, but I did glue the white to the edge. I should have realized that. I don't know why. I didn't do that yesterday. Okay, so curl that back like that. Then just shove that under there and just get a little bit to pop up. It's not working. It's not working, folks. I glued it down too much. All right. Here's a little bit. Okay, it's not working like I thought. Here we go. We're sliding it under there a little bit. All right, so note to self, don't put the glue too close to the white edge either. So it will come back. Okay. Just kind of slide it under there, or get a piece of dental floss. There we go. All right, so now we got our whites curled back. Okay, so there you go. So there's our curling done. Now we're going to put it on one of these two pieces. So which one do you like better? The pink. There's the pink, Flirty Flamingo. or do you like it on the white? So you tell me which one you like better. White or pink? Now, you know what I forgot? I didn't bring a... If we pick the pink, I don't have a piece of white for the inside, I don't think. Maybe I do. Oh, no. Do I? Yeah, I can cut that one. Everybody likes the pink. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This one is cut a sliver off. So I just need to trim this to 5 1/4. All right, so for the original measurements that I gave you, so instead of that second piece that was 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, you'll need 2 of the 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're gonna stamp that flower on the bottom. And that's our inside. And that was Flirty Flamingo again. And then we have to add some gems to that after we put it all together. I liked the pink better too, but I just wanted to get you guys' opinion. So this goes right on the front. I do have a sliver off right there in that corner too. Okay, and then we got to put some gems. I brought, let's see, 2 different kinds. They're basically the same, but they're not. They're different colors. This one's the Adhesive Back Pearl Trio, and I think this was the kind of the similar, but there was 4 colors instead of 3. But they're on the same page in the catalog. So these pink right here go really perfectly. So we're going to put a couple of those on here and one at the bottom. And then we're going to squirt it with some shimmer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that is card number 1. So see the difference between the pink and the white. Miss which stamp set you're using. I'm using the Sketched Butterflies and this Love and Strength. This is from the Holiday Mini, but it did not retire, so it's a carryover, so it's still available online. It's not in, I mean, it's in the Holiday Mini, but it's not in a catalog right now. Yeah, I could just cut the white card I'm not using, but I'll save that for another card base. Yeah, I think the pink makes it pop better too. So I like this one better. But they're both pretty. Love it. All right, so that was card number 1. So now we're going to go to card number 2, which is this one with my brand new paper, which I love this paper. All right, so we're starting with 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 Lost Lagoon as our base. We need 2 pieces of the white, one for the front, one for the inside. Our 4 by 4 designer paper, and our 2 4 by 2 3/4 pieces. And then this little white piece for the words here. So that's, hopefully you can get all that. Everybody get all that in their screen. Thank you guys so much. What shimmer spray is that? Janine, if you look on the last video, I show all about, I use this on everything. It's shimmer spray, and it uses alcohol and this shimmer paint, and the link to that's below the video. But if you look at the last video I did the other day, I show you how to make it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. What DSP is card 1? Card 1 is, that's the new one, the mixed media floor, or mixed Florals or Mixed Media Florals, something like that. It's in the Spring Mini. I know this paper is so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. And you know what else about this paper? It's almost like, it's thicker than regular designer paper. Not a ton thicker, but it is thicker. A little bit. Just a little bit. It's kind of like a cross between designer paper and cardstock. So it's a little bit better. All right, hope you got a screenshot of that. We're going to take all that off. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Okay. So for this one, we're starting again with our white piece. And your 4x4 goes right in the middle. I don't know if there is really a right or wrong way to put this. Kind of looks like it can go any direction. Well, probably if you're going by the back of that, it goes this way, but I don't think it matters. That would be a pretty way to do it too. Huh. I could do that side, but I think I'm gonna leave it on the flower side. So this goes first. I don't know. I'm gonna put it this way. Put it right in the middle, approximately. Oops, I got glue. Glue on my hands. Okay. All right, then you take your two pieces that are exactly the same size, and you're gonna do your ripping thing. So we're gonna rip from a half an inch there to a half an inch here. So and just try to keep them together. Your thumbs are what really are important when you're ripping, is to make sure your thumbs are together. So there we go. We got our two ripped pieces. All right, so we're gonna put, actually this one I'm gonna put it the gray in the back. You could do it either way. You could put this in the back, but I like this on the top. So now we just have to remember not to put the glue right at the edge of that piece. So, what should we do? We'll have to just make sure this is higher. So we'll put it up higher. And not up to that edge. So you'll have a little bit of wiggle room for this piece. All right. So line that up edge to edge. I've been watching a lot of the Hallmark channel the last couple days. I cut all the card kits yesterday, and that took me all day. I didn't realize that card kit from last time had 10 pieces per card, and I had to cut 75 cards. So that was 750 pieces of cardstock I had to cut, plus ribbon and gems. So that was a lot of pieces. Do I have the number for that paper, Teresa? For this paper, I gave it at the beginning of the video because I already, hold on, let me get it. It is, hold on, 166632. 166632. I don't like that number. I was just thinking, I didn't give the number to that. All right, then for the bottom, same thing. So we're gonna put the glue on the gray and not too close to the edge, so we can peel back that blue and line that up. Okay, and then we're gonna stick that there. So this is much easier than, you'll have to watch the other video and see what I'm talking about, but I think this way is much easier. So get it lined up right with the edge of your paper. Okay, So since this is not white, we're not stamping on this part. We're going to be stamping and then sticking it on there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this to my card front. And it doesn't really matter which way you go, unless your middle piece has a direct, or these pieces have a direction. But I think all the paper I'm using today doesn't, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then on the inside of the card, what did I do? Oh, I did the same flower, but in blue. So I just took the blue, this is Lost Lagoon, did the same flower right there. Love that flower. It's so pretty. And then I did the words, thinking of you, on the little white piece here. I had a hard time finding a joke this morning. I'm about out of jokes now. Vicki sends me the most jokes of anybody. Vicki Eakins. But most of the ones I've already done. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm just like, I need some new jokes. All right, so this goes on the inside. And all right, then we're just gonna peel back the layers. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just cut this and leave it like that, but I think it just looks so much cooler when it's peeled back like an orange, you know? There's this girl, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube reels, and, you know, you could rip this too, doesn't matter, just make it look, it is really easier to do it with your fingernails if you can do that. So I watch reels all the time, and you kind of get stuck in a loop with like the same reels over and over, the same type of reels. But there's this one girl that comes up on my reels all the time, and she'll play a video that you just look at and you're thinking, what in the world? Why would these people post this video? Because it's something like really embarrassing for the person posting it that you're just like, why would anybody post that? Because it's like, it'd be like me posting a video of me in my pajamas with no makeup in, hair, and dancing really horrible, and like just embarrassing myself to death, you know. And or going out in public in my ripped pants or something, I don't know. But anyway, so she gets on there and she'll just have this look like, what were these people thinking? From Africa, and she starts talking about her thoughts, and I swear every time I watch I just crack up so hard. But she's hysterical to watch. I don't know what her name is, but it's one of those things, and she says exactly what you're thinking, but you know, you would never say that. Sometimes it cracks me up though. All right, so then we're gonna put this one down here at the bottom, the thinking of you. So if you have a pattern on this, you know, the top and the bottom, just put stamp on something else. And then I forgot, we're using that sticker from the sticker piece. So let's get our sticker piece out, and we could use a lot of these stickers, but we need a little one. So I just picked this one right here and put that on the top. So that's there. And you could put it up on dimensionals if you wanted to, but I didn't. And that sticker sheet you can get with the pack of designer paper too. All right, we're gonna put some gems on here. And again, I've got the two. These blue ones are almost exactly the same, but I think, it's hard to tell which one goes better. I think, I don't know. I think this one. What do you think? We'll just do some of these bigger ones. Okay, so there's our gems. The other blue ones go really well too. And then we're gonna spritz it. Now, if you don't want this much of the middle showing, you could make these pieces a little bit longer. So instead of 2 3/4, if you wanted to make it 3 or 3 1/4, then you would have like a little bit less room here. So that's up to you, but I liked the middle part showing. So, all right, so there's those 2 cards. So we're done with card 2. One more card. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Lori. Hey, Pamela. Wendy says the English woman is so funny. I think she's African, though. I don't think she's British. She's a black girl. She's got like space in between her teeth, and she's absolutely hysterical. I just sit there and crack up. All right, last one. So this is my favorite yellow. I love this yellow paper. We've got 5.5 by 8.5 Old Olive, our 2 sheets of white, one for the front, one for the inside, our 4x4 Floral Delight. This is in the Spring Mini, and then our 2 pieces of 4 by 2 3/4. So there's that. Hey, Sharon. Oh, Teresa says she has a book of jokes, but so sadly they're not for this video. Yeah, you know what? I get a lot of dirty jokes. In fact, the joke today is a little bit on the risque side. Thanks, Sandy. You're so sweet. Okay, hopefully you got a screenshot of that. It's really a funny joke, but I don't know. It is kind of right on the line of could be too much. I don't know. All right, so we're going to start with our white, put the designer paper right in the middle. And again, I don't know if this one really has a right or wrong side. Looks like it can kind of go any direction. I love that when the paper is like, doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter which way you cut it either. All right, so then put that right in the middle. All right, and then we've got our Old Olive and our white. So now, again, you can use designer paper for one of them if you want to, or even both of them if you want to have 3 different designs. We're going to just rip. Down there, so you get 2 pretty much equal pieces. And then for this one, I want the white on top, so the green's going to go on the bottom. So go ahead and put your glue on that one. Not super close to the edge. And hopefully I left enough room to curl that white piece back. Make sure your edges line up. Okay, all right, and then glue that down. And right there. Whoop. Okay. Hold that for a second. All right, and then same thing on this one. The green goes underneath. And then put the white on top. And if you wanted to, you could stamp your white if you're really like worried about it messing up or something. So then you, because once you put it down and you stamp it, you're kind of stuck. I mean, you could cut another piece and put on top of it, but I always say stamp before you glue everything, but in this case I didn't. But I can tell you what, on this card I did mess up the butterfly, because I had it when I was stamping it, I had it right on the edge of the table, kind of. So I didn't realize the paper, I was stamping it like this, and it was like right on the edge, and so it didn't get this bottom. So I stamped it again, and it's not clear, it's rubber, see? But I ended up getting it almost exactly perfect on top, so I was really excited about that. All right, so this time we're using the, let's see. Oh, I didn't even use this one, huh? Wishing you a beautiful birthday again. In Old Olive. Stamp that there on the bottom. And then we're going to put that butterfly at the top. Ta-da! Okay, and then on the inside, we're going to do that same flower again. And this flower is really versatile. You can use it for, I mean, it pretty much goes with just about everything. Oops, I missed a little bit up there. Okay, so then all we need is to curl that back. See how fast these go? They really come out pretty fast. Once you get the hang of it, the first couple I made took me a little bit longer because I kind of had to figure out how to do it. But once you figure out how to do it, they're really easy. And again, you could leave it like this if you don't want to curl it, but I like the curling part. Okay. So today is really gloomy outside. It almost looks like it's going to snow or something, but I don't think it's going to be that cold. It just is really cloudy and gloomy, like a perfect day to stay inside and watch movies. I watched a really good movie yesterday on Hallmark called, oh shoot, The Luck of the Irish or something like that. It was about this girl and her mom, and they go to Ireland to find the mom's mother. Like the mom was adopted, so the daughter books a flight to Ireland, and they go looking for the mom's mom. And, you know, of course, she falls in love and all that stuff. And, oops, I just guess I glued this too close. So there we go. But it was really good. So she goes to Ireland, and the scenery is so pretty. I want to go to Ireland one day. Oh, Jana says she watched that too. I think it was called The Luck of the Irish. But it was on Hallmark Plus. So I get it through Amazon. Because it's only like $5 a month or something like that. And then I watched another good one. Oh, When Calls the Heart. I watched When Calls the Heart, which is one of my favorite shows. And what's the other one? The Way Home. Does anybody watch that? The Way Home? Oh, Irish Love. Yeah, maybe that was it. It was Irish something. Watched Halle Berry and Marky Mark in the new movie, The Union. Okay. You know what I want to watch today is the one, it just started yesterday on Netflix, I think. It's got Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. And I think it's called Back in Action. And it just started yesterday. So that's what I'm going to watch today while I'm doing some stamping. I cut everything for the card kits. Now I have to put them all together today and get them in the mail. So I'm going to try and get half in the mail today and half on Monday. Then type up the PDF. So that's my goal for today while I'm watching TV. All right, so there we go. We curled it all up. Now we're going to put some gems on here. So this time, I think these greenish gold ones go the best. Actually, the gold ones go pretty good too, but these, well, let's do some of both. So we'll put the gold ones, and I put a little green one on the, got the goo. There we go. Sometimes your goo comes off. All right, and then spritz it. And then we're done. Oh, look at that shimmer. Love it. Can you guys see that? I know you probably can't, but it's always so pretty. All right, so here's all the cards we did today. And this one, remember we changed it from white to Flirty Flamingo. So that was good. Okay, so you guys ready for a joke? Been out burning trash, and it feels like minus 22. What? It ends with us. Oh, that's another one I have on my list. Yeah, I want to watch that one too. Like the new card. Green looks different on the screen to Old Olive. No, it is Old Olive. That's Old Olive. It's Old Olive, Lost Lagoon, and Flirty Flamingo. I don't know why it would look different because it's Old Olive. Toss up between 1 and 3. Oh, you don't like this one? I love that one. This one, I don't know. Yeah, I love this one because pink's my favorite color. Yellow is not my favorite color, but pink and blue definitely are. But I love this one too. I think they're all cute. Okay, so now it is time for a joke. So if you're offended by a little risqueness, you might not want to listen to this joke, but it's not really dirty or anything. But, oh good, Tor Baker loves number 2. The new red and gold marbled. Oh, you know what? That is on back order. I just found out. I haven't used mine yet, but that Valentine paper and I think the Valentine set are both back ordered till like the end of the month or something. All right, let me put my joke up. And I think, let me see. Nope, this is one I found. Okay. All right, here we go. This is Ma and Paul out in the country back in the day, okay? So Ma was in the kitchen fiddling around when she hollers out, "Paul, you need to go out and fix that outhouse." Paul replies, "There ain't nothing wrong with the outhouse." Ma yells back, "Yes, there is. Now get out there and fix it." So Paul moseys out to the outhouse, looks around and yells back, "Ma, there ain't nothing wrong with the outhouse." Ma replies, "Stick your head in the hole." Paul yells back, "I ain't sticking my head in that hole." Ma says, "You have to stick your head in the hole to see what to fix." So with that, Paul sticks his head in the hole, looks around and yells back, "Ma, there ain't nothing wrong with the outhouse." Ma hollers back, "Now take your head out of the hole." Paul proceeds to pull his head out of the hole, then starts yelling, "Ma, help, help, my beard is stuck in the cracks in the toilet seat." To which Ma replies, "It hurts, don't it?" Might take you a minute to get that. I thought it was funny. All right, so it's time for card giveaway. So hang on, don't go yet. We still got to give away some cards. Okay, so we have, let's see, Susan is on here today. So Susan, there's yours. So here is some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. So we have 5 new ones and a bunch of names in my bowl. Stir them all up. Okay, so first winner is Tracy O'Connell. Tracy O'Connell. You like that one? Oh, you guys like that. Laura said it made her snort. It made me snort too. Bill says, "Ouch, hate it when my hole has cracks." Oh, Bill, you're funny. Pam Costello, you get that one. Next one is Kelly Collins. That's what I was talking about the other day with the brush show. This is a card made with that brush show. Next one is Marie Curl. And last one, Valerie Fitzgerald. All right, so there are all the cards for today. So if you are on here or watching later, make sure you send me your address. Here's my email to send it to. And I've also got the addresses if you want to send cards to people who really, really need a lift. Here you go. So just take a screenshot of that. And I'll flip it over. There's one on the back too. So hopefully you can see that. Oops. There we go. And oops, I'm blocking that zip code. All right, so there we go. Flip it over. And we're done. Oh, okay. So don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff for me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you leave a comment and share it everywhere. And I'll be back on Tuesday with another fun video. And thanks for joining me this morning. I hope I brightened your day a little bit. And you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And get time to stamp. Yeah, lots of Cancer. Yes, we do have a lot of people. And if anybody wants to be added to the list, just let me know. And I do have several more mystery boxes left. If anybody's interested, just email me and let me know if you want one or not. It's a box full of retired Stampin' Up! Stuff. A lot of it's brand new. It hasn't even been used. Sometimes you'll get used stamp sets, but most of the time, almost everything is brand new. And it's about $200 or $300 worth of stuff for $100 plus shipping. So there you go. All right. Thanks everybody for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Have a fantastic day and stay warm. And I'll be back in a couple days for you. Bye-bye.